Hello everybody, welcome. Today we are going to discuss how to optimize Google My Business. My name is Danny, I am here with DB Creative, and we're going to cue the intro and go ahead and get started. We are going to talk about how to optimize Google My Business. Today's learning goals are how to optimize Google My Business page and setting up your Google My Business listing. Topics that we're going to discuss today are going to be how to optimize your Google My Business page, set up your Google My Business listing, choosing a relevant category, use of high quality images, information consistency, use of local phone number, penalty inducing offenses avoidance, reviews encouragement, choosing a relevant category, website and content optimization for search. Let's get started. Google My Business is such a fundamental part of local SEO that it's worth discussing how important it is that your listings are always accurate and optimized. So you have a Google My Business account, but do you know how to maximize its effectiveness for your business? We are going to discuss just that in today's video. Hear me out. Google My Business is a powerful marketing platform that, when used correctly, can definitely open up new opportunities for your business to grow and gain more customers. But first, we need to check if your Google My Business page is optimized. Listen, just type in the search bar and check out some business pages and ask yourself, what will make yours stand out? What can make customers click on your business instead of the other ones? Every business is out there competing with each other. Whose is more appealing? Which one has cheaper offers? The list of competition doesn't run out, but don't lose hope. There are always ways for your business to be unique and different. It depends on your theme, your audience target, and your products. Think about every post you make. Does it fit in your business? Is it attractive to your customers? Let's make sure that your Google business listing has the most accurate information about your business. This will improve your discoverability so that Google search engine won't have trouble trying to determine what is the type of service you are offering. Without any further ado, here are the 8 things that will optimize your business page. So let's talk about how to set up your Google business listing. It's important to note that you should do this using a desktop or a laptop. It will make it a lot less difficult. First things first, I would like to make it clear that your Google listing is not a website. It will only appear if potential customers search for your business name or your services offered. It is basically like a page where customers may find the basic information and contact details of your business. Start by navigating to your Google My Business page. Click the Start Now button in the upper left corner of the window. Fill in every field that needs to be filled, and make sure that the profile you made is complete and contains the correct information. But Danny, my store doesn't have a storefront for customers to go to. Should I still set up a Google business listing? Of course you should. Whether you have a physical location or not, you should still set it up. You don't need to set up a location for your business listing. Simply list your business as a service area business so you may designate which cities or postal codes you cover. And that should be it. Your Google business listing will now show up on the search results with the details you've put for your customers to see. Okay, you have a Google business listing, but what category is it? And by the way, you can't create your own category. So if you were planning to make a very special, unique category that you thought up, I'm sorry, but that's bad news. You have to pick a category from a list of what's available for your business. If you aren't able to find a specific category for your business, you may pick a category that is similar or close to it. There are plenty of categories to choose from, but settle on one category that suits your business best. Remember, if you want your business to land in the top 3 for relevant searches, you should pick the category that has a variety in it. For example, restaurant category has more competitive name than Asian restaurant or Italian restaurant. So it is more likely for the categories with different classifications of a restaurant to show up in search results. So now you have chosen a category for your business. Now, if a potential customer searches for a business under the category you chose, your business listing will show up for them. And who knows, if they find your listing to be appealing, they might as well pick you. I know you want to make sure that customers will pick your business to transact with. That's why we need to talk about another thing that will help your listing to stand out and look more alluring. In this topic, we will cover the importance of using high quality images. Don't you find it annoying when you see blurry or low quality images? So do potential customers. From time to time, we sometimes land on a website littered with ugly images and poor edits. Aren't you tempted to close the tab and find a different website right away? Well, I can't imagine myself spending time on a website that content that's surely going to give me a headache. Make sure to only upload high quality images. This is essential, especially for your business. The images you upload should get your customers' attention, making them more interested in staying on your page longer. And check out the other products you offer. And by the way, speaking of images, you have seen those 360 view images that have been popping up everywhere recently. Maybe you might want to consider hiring a Google approved photographer to make a virtual tour of your business for you. That will surely turn some heads. Let's be clear, you must always include something that will quickly grab their attention and interest them. These images should have the same impact as written content, that they should be useful and assist your customers in connecting with your businesses or services. Now, you might want to make some coffee before we can move on to the next topic. Make sure you have clear images, but does your listing info match everywhere else? Let's talk more about this. Let's make sure your information is always consistent throughout every listing you've posted. I cannot stress this enough. Make sure that your listing's information matches everywhere else. Google's way of checking the legitimacy of your listing is by checking its consistency on how it's listed on other websites. Sure, it sounds so basic and you wouldn't make a mistake in a listing, right? But still, it's easy for little details to make us slip past. Maybe you wrote a full street name one time and then shortened it another time. These small, inconsistent changes will affect how Google will see your listing instead of seeing it as a legit business. Due to these small changes you've made, Google will see it as an illegitimate listing, and we don't want that to happen. So to prevent incidents like this, make sure that you have a standard way of writing your address, a consistent business phone number, and make sure that all of your listings will match each other in information. And don't stop working on getting your website listed in multiple directories as well. Remind yourself before posting to check every single listing if the information matches or not. Just stay consistent with your information and everything will be fine. All right, guys, are you still with me? Moving on to the next topic, still related to optimization of your post. You should always use a phone number with a local area code. This is an indicator for Google to know that you are located locally. You should always make certain that your local phone number is added to your page or to every link you've posted to your listing. And don't forget to make sure that this phone number is in the number you use for your Google My Business list. for your Google My Business listing. Local phone numbers are also very cost-effective alternative because you only have to pay when you call. Customers make calls freely, so you don't have to pay for them. A local phone number is not only cost-effective, but it is also quite handy for you. When you receive regional or international calls, you may accept them at any time and from any location on different devices and at no extra cost using your local phone number. Having a local phone number will help your local customers contact you directly. They may need to make inquiries or to your business or even call to give you a suggestion. It's very important to have a local phone number connection with your customers. Of course, we want to make sure that our businesses are easy to reach and more approachable to your target audiences. So keep your lines open at all times. By now, you should know that optimizing your listing is essential to every business owner, but always be cautious of what you post. You don't want to spend hours on your page only for it to get suspended by Google. There is a range of offenses that Google may suspend your listing for. Getting your listing suspended is a big loss to your business. So let's go over these offenses. One of the main things to avoid posting is using a URL that redirects to your website. So make sure to use the actual URL of your website instead of to avoid any complications. Also, you should avoid adding awkward keywords in your business name. Stick to a professional name and don't make stuff up. Google doesn't like weird words in the name of your listing. And you must also refrain from posting multiple local listings that have the same location set as your business. With your Google My Business profile, don't try to play the system if you don't meet Google's business profile regulations. Your listing might be suspended without warning. Google and its users will ultimately catch up with your tricks, even if it takes some time for them to be found. These penalties may have a long-term impact on your Google My Business profile, as well as your optimization efforts. Next thing we should discuss is encouraging reviews. Now, I know reviews may not always be good things said about your business, but that's all right. We use that as a way to find out what our business lacks and where it needs to be worked on. You might notice while looking at a business in Google Maps, usually you'll see that there are stars right next to it, their name. Google is always provided the finest results to its users. And of course, customers will want to find businesses that are the best nearby. In both cases, it will definitely benefit your business if you have a high star rating. Encourage your satisfied customers to leave a review or even a star. Don't shoo them away. Maybe put up a reminder or a little note of how much it means for your business to get reviews. This will make your loyal customers aware and might make them more likely to leave a good review. For other potential customers to see, they will surely be more attracted to seeing a 5-star than a 1-star review. Don't worry. If someone leaves you a bad review, it only means your business needs to learn how to better accommodate them next time. Maybe take this as a lesson and make sure it isn't repeated. Listen, don't take bad reviews too harshly. You can't please everybody, so just relax and always be supportive of leaving reviews. It's the only way you'll rack up those stars. And as a bonus, you're able to reply to these comments so then potential customers can see how you're handling those negative reviews. We're now at the last topic. We just need to make sure that everything you've posted is optimized for search. Of course, all of the SEO advice or techniques that you know will need to be applied. If you're not sure of what makes your Google My Business page optimized, then you should start searching for guides or tutorials. Optimization of your content will greatly affect its appeal and visibility to your customers. Do note that you should not only optimize your website, but also your listings. Having a well-optimized page is key to reaching the top ranks of Google search results. Make sure that you add relevant keywords in your website's content and copy on each page. Make it natural. You should also add schema markup to your website. A schema what now? Schema markup is code or semantic vocabulary that you add to your website. This helps the search engine identify your content so they return better informative results for searchers to use. Also, let's talk about local content. Posting content about certain things in your local area makes your job a bit easier. It's near and will surely attract more local attention. Maybe post a blog about a hot resort near you that will be great to go to this summer. This will draw more people to view your post. Take advantage of the current season and trend. Posting local content may take some time and effort, but it will pay off for your business in the long run. So, how can DB Creative help you optimize your Google My Business page? Well, we created a free audit that we would love to review your Google My Business page for free. We will audit your page, we will give you recommendations, and we will tell you how to improve your Google My Business page based on these optimization recommendations. Thank you so much for joining us in this video today. We hope you found it valuable. If you did, please share it to your friends, and we look forward to next time. Bye.